I almost just said gift up.
Well, Chloe, if you want to pull up the GRAT so that you can like follow along. I mean, I can read the questions, but they're kind of long, so I don't know if you want to do that.
Where is it posted on Blackboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can read them, but I'm not. I don't know. They're so long that you'd probably forget like what.
Yeah, maybe not the like really long ones, but the other ones just to like eat up time.
This is week 4, right, guys? We're a third of the way through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I will also pull up her slideshow. Are we?
We're live.
Okay. All right. Let us begin.
Okay. Question number 1 about Ash's special interest group 2.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at 17 different studies.
Oh, I definitely got this one wrong. So the answer is definitely not case study.
I put meta-analysis, and I'm pretty sure that was right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have.
Yep, that's what I had too. Because it's
combining results from a bunch of different studies.
Yep.
Looking at the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much what a meta-analysis is, I guess.
Yeah, I was just confused. I mean, I'm not arguing with your answer at all. I think the answer is meta-analysis, but they like the definition for like systematic review and meta-analysis is that like a meta-analysis gathers all this information and then does something and makes it better. Like, I don't understand how this description is saying that anything is better. Does that make sense?
I think because it's talking about combining the results to determine effective size. Is it? Or
I think a meta-analysis is any time that you just like review like a bunch of different like articles and then like come to like a conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's what I think.
All right, I do have it pulled up now. So
okay, question number 2. About 45 participants. The participants, it was a blind study. That question.
I also got this one wrong, so I know the answer is not D.
Yeah, I put randomized controlled study, and I'm pretty sure I got that one right.
Okay. Yeah, I think I put quasi because I was just a little bit confused. Like knowing the difference between those two was confusing, but then when I pulled it up again, it's making more sense why I think it would be randomized controlled.
I get why it's randomized, but I don't get why it's controlled because there's not a control group.
Well, I think the control group was who didn't get the like treatment.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Well, it doesn't say that anybody didn't get the treatment because it says self-awareness.
Results indicated no statistically significant differences across treatment conditions on any of the dependent measures. So I think there was a control, and then there was one control and then one like with the treatment.
Yeah, I mean,
rehab.
I'm sorry.
I think.
What?
It has the 3 different groups. One of them was just receiving conventional rehab.
Only.
Yeah. So I think that's the control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also said quasi, Kelsey, but I obviously got it wrong, so don't go off my answer.
Yeah, no, talking about it like it's making more sense.
Okay. Question number 3. This one I know I almost got wrong, but I ended up getting it right. I almost put 1 because I thought originally that it was like a meta-analysis, but then reading it again, it was more of that like expert like meeting.
Right.
So it ended up being 4.
Yes.
Yep. That's the same thing I did. I was like, oh, easy. And then when I was looking back through it again, I was like, wait a second.
Everyone good for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, about a systematic review. I think it was A, right? Compares multiple studies in search of patterns.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question number 5. I know this one was in an article, but I think
It's A.
A, that's not
Mhm.
right. Generality of results and internal validity. Everyone get that?
Yeah. Yeah. I found that right. I found that in the article.
Let's see. Oh, I know I got this next one wrong. So if someone else wants to take the lead on number 6, be my guest.
Oh, it is C.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one was in an article.
I don't know why I got that wrong.
Yeah, that was
I think I put A, which like was true, but like not. It was kind of like pick all of them or something.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, this is just kind of like depressing a little bit.
Mhm.
Most of their treatment procedures have not been proven effective, but it's just because the whole point of that article was basically just saying that because we can't do true randomization and that there just hasn't been a lot, like a significant amount of research on in our field, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, purpose of an exploratory stage study.
It's whichever option is treatment approaches are developed and assessed in the context of whether they show promise of being efficacious.
Yeah, that's what I put too.
I have never known how to pronounce that word, so thanks, Jill.
You're welcome.
I think I'm like looking at it like closely. I think I just ignore it when I see it.
Yeah, I like it. I knew what it meant, kinda.
Just
Cool.
read over it.
Yeah.
That word.
But honestly, am I like just not as smart as everybody else? But when I read research studies, I literally don't understand like at 15 to 20% of the words in there. And I'm like, I don't know that word. Let's just keep going.
That's why we have classes like this in research.
All right. The purpose of effectiveness study.
And that was in the same chart from the ASHA leader. Just if an intervention demonstrates positive outcomes in the highly controlled setting of a clinical trial, but then the control is relaxed, so they try to test that treatment in like a real world scenario.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when I clicked that ASHA article, nothing came up for me. It said like this site is not found
Yeah,
or
me
whatever.
too. I couldn't even get to that. So
Yeah, same.
that's probably why I got that one wrong.
Yeah, there was a screenshot of it on slide 20 of the evaluating evidence prep activity.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
how I found it.
That's how I knew it too.
So what was the answer? I'm sorry. Is it the test?
Real world, yeah.
Oh, okay. Test the intervention in the real world. Oh,
Which makes sense, just to see like how effective it would realistically be.
yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thank you.
Okay, number 9. I can't remember what I put for this one.
The following is not listed as one of the proposed levels.
What are the options again?
Amount of interest and engagement, cultural values, clinician data, family financial resources, student parent activities, and participation. I know it was in the little PowerPoint that we.
It's yeah.
I think it's
clinician data.
yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because it's values, participation, family, financial resources, interest, engagement, and opinions.
Right.
Yeah.
So clinician data falls under the clinician agency factors.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. And last one, which of the following was not listed as one of the proposed levels of evidence for the clinician agency factors?
Quality randomized controlled trials. That's what I put.
Same.
Right.
Guys, I think that was the fastest one we've done yet.
We were prepared and ready to go. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the broadcast.